Stretching across 2 continents, spanning 11 time zones, and covering more land than any other nation on Earth, lies a country of extraordinary scale. A land of imperial cities, frozen wilderness, towering mountains, and endless forests. This is Russia, a nation of immense beauty, history, and mystery. Welcome to the largest country on Earth. Russia is the world's largest country, stretching from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean. Its territory spans more than 17 million square kilometers. From Arctic tundra and vast taiga forests to mountain ranges and vibrant cities, Russia contains some of the planet's most diverse landscapes. No other country compares in size or geographical variety. At the very center of the vast Russian nation, pulsating with a rhythm that echoes through its 11 time zones, stands Moscow. More than just a capital city, it is the undeniable heart of Russia, a sprawling, dynamic metropolis that serves as the country's political, economic, cultural, and scientific core. For nearly a millennium, Moscow has been the gravitational center around which the story of Russia has revolved, a constant in a history marked by dramatic change. It is a city built on layers of history, each era leaving its indelible mark, from its humble origins as a small medieval outpost on the banks of the Moskva River to its current status as a global megacity. To truly understand the soul of Russia, one must first understand Moscow, for it is here that the nation's past, present, and future converge in a vibrant and often contradictory display of power and ambition. The city's energy is palpable, a constant hum of activity that speaks to its role as a major player on the world stage. It is a place where decisions are made that resonate far beyond its borders, shaping the destiny of a continent-spanning nation. Moscow is a city where centuries of history meet the relentless drive of modern ambition. This is not a place where the past is confined to museums. It is a living, breathing part of the urban fabric, an ever-present force in the daily lives of its citizens. Walk its streets, and you'll feel the weight of history under your feet. You can trace the lineage of czars, the revolutionary fervor of the early 20th century, the monolithic power of the Soviet era, and the explosive capitalism of the post-Soviet world, all within a few city blocks. Ancient monastery walls, silent witnesses to centuries of prayer and turmoil, stand defiantly in the shadow of gleaming corporate headquarters. Cobblestone lanes, once trodden by the fearsome Ivan the Terrible, now lead to chic cafes and exclusive designer boutiques. This constant, fascinating dialogue between old and new defines Moscow's unique character. It is a city that has been burned to the ground and rebuilt, that has weathered invasions and revolutions, and has emerged each time with a renewed, often hardened, sense of purpose. This profound resilience is woven into its very identity, creating a captivating environment where imperial grandeur coexists with cutting-edge innovation, and the powerful echoes of the past inform the bold aspirations of the future. This duality is most strikingly expressed in its skyline, a breathtaking panorama that combines the iconic onion domes of historic cathedrals with the sharp, crystalline forms of contemporary skyscrapers. The silhouette of the city tells a story of competing ideologies and evolving aesthetics. The golden cupolas of Orthodox churches, reaching towards the heavens, represent centuries of faith and tradition, a spiritual anchor for the nation. Then, piercing the sky, are the Seven Sisters, a series of imposing skyscrapers built under Stalin that embody a monumental, almost Gothic vision of Soviet power. These structures were designed to dominate, to project an image of unshakable strength and socialist utopia. And now, rising even higher, is the futuristic cluster of glass and steel towers in the Moscow International Business Center, known as Moscow City. This gleaming district, with its twisting, soaring structures, is a bold declaration of Russia's 21st century ambitions and its aggressive integration into the global economy. The view from a high vantage point offers a visual timeline of the city's architectural and political history, a testament to its capacity for radical transformation while still holding on to its historic core. At the historical and spiritual nucleus of both Moscow and all of Russia lies the iconic Red Square. Vast, windswept, and paved with dark cobblestones that have borne witness to centuries of pivotal events, it remains one of the world's most recognizable and emotionally charged landmarks. Its name, Krasnaya Ploshchad in Russian, is often linked to the color of the surrounding Kremlin walls or to communism, but its origin is older. The old Russian word Krasnaya meant beautiful, and beautiful it is, in a severe and powerful way. This is not merely a tourist attraction. It is a stage upon which Russian history has been performed. It has hosted triumphant military parades, solemn state funerals, public proclamations, and moments of national celebration and crisis. To stand in its center is to be surrounded by the very institutions that have shaped the nation. The formidable red brick walls of the Kremlin, the seat of Russian power, the elegant glass-roofed gum department store, a symbol of capitalist luxury, the striking profile of the State Historical Museum, guarding the nation's memories, and the stark, granite form of Lenin's mausoleum, a controversial and enduring relic of the Soviet age. Anchoring the southern end of this grand square is a structure so fantastical, it seems to have sprung from the pages of a fairy tale. The colorful flame-like domes of St. Basil's Cathedral have become quintessential symbols of Russia itself. Commissioned by Ivan the Terrible in the 16th century to commemorate the capture of Kazan and Astrakhan, its official name is the Cathedral of the Intercession of the Most Holy Theotokos on the Moat. But it is universally known as St. Basil's. No two of its 9 chapels' domes are alike, each a riot of color and pattern. Swirls, stripes, and diamond shapes that create an unforgettable spectacle against the often gray Moscow sky. Legend has it that its architect was blinded on Ivan's orders to ensure he could never create anything to rival its beauty. While likely apocryphal, the story speaks to the profound impact the cathedral had and continues to have. It is an architectural masterpiece, a burst of joyous, chaotic color at the edge of the austere red square, representing the spiritual and artistic soul of historic Russia. Today, Moscow has firmly established itself as one of Europe's largest and most influential cities. With a population exceeding 12 million people, it is a megacity that functions as a powerful engine for the entire region. Its economic might is visible in the thriving business districts and the constant flow of commerce that defines its modern identity. Its cultural influence is felt in its world-class theaters, such as the legendary Bolshoi, its countless museums holding priceless treasures, and its vibrant contemporary arts scene. The city's infrastructure is a marvel in itself, from its famously ornate metro system, where stations are veritable underground palaces of marble, mosaic, and chandeliers, to its expanding network of modern highways designed to manage the city's relentless pace. Moscow is a city of superlatives and stark contrasts, home to more billionaires than almost any other city on Earth, yet also a place of deep-rooted traditions and immense state control. It is a hub of intellectual and scientific innovation, with leading universities and research centers driving progress. As it continues to grow and evolve, Moscow remains a city of immense power, complexity, and endless fascination, a true reflection of the nation it leads. If Moscow is Russia's beating heart, then St. Petersburg is its soul. A city of ethereal beauty and profound history, it's often called the nation's most beautiful. This is Russia's celebrated window to the West, a metropolis born from the singular audacious vision of one man, Tsar Peter the Great. In 1703, he looked upon this marshy, inhospitable land at the mouth of the Neva River and saw not a swamp, but an empire's future. He decreed a new capital would rise here, a bold statement to the world. It was a monumental undertaking, a city willed into existence to rival the great capitals of Europe. He envisioned a modern European-style port city, a stark contrast to the traditional inward-looking Muscovy. This new city would be built on logic, reason, and naval power. To achieve this, tens of thousands of serfs and laborers were conscripted from across the empire. They battled the unforgiving terrain, the brutal winters, and rampant disease to lay the foundations of this imperial dream. The human cost was immense, earning the city its early grim nickname, the city built on bones. Yet, from these swampy beginnings, a masterpiece of urban planning emerged, a symphony of stone, water, and light. Built along a complex network of rivers and man-made canals, the city is famous for its elegant architecture and profound cultural heritage. This intricate web of waterways, crossed by hundreds of ornate bridges, earned it the nickname the Venice of the North. But St. Petersburg possesses a grandeur and scale that is uniquely its own. The canals are not just functional, they are the city's arteries, framing breathtaking vistas at every turn and dictating the rhythm of life, especially during the magical white nights of summer when the sun barely sets and the city is bathed in a perpetual twilight. Grand boulevards, sprawling squares, and magnificent palaces showcase the immense wealth and power of Russia's imperial past. A walk down Nevsky Prospect, the city's main thoroughfare, is a journey through Russian history and literature. Every building seems to hold a secret. Here, czars paraded, revolutionaries plotted, and writers like Gogol and Dostoevsky found their inspiration in the faces of the crowds. At the heart of this imperial splendor stands the Winter Palace. For centuries, this was the official residence of the Russian emperors, a stage for the empire's most lavish ceremonies and dramatic events. Its sea-green facade, stretching for nearly 250 meters along the Neva embankment, is a powerful symbol of imperial authority. Today, this iconic palace forms the core of one of the world's most revered cultural institutions. The State Hermitage Museum houses one of the world's greatest and oldest art collections. Its collection, started by Catherine the Great as a private gallery, comprises over 3 million items, from Stone Age artifacts to masterpieces by Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, and Picasso. To spend just 1 minute viewing each exhibit would take over a decade. It is more than a museum, it is a city of art, a labyrinth of beauty where every room tells a story of human creativity across millennia. But the city's treasures are not confined to museum walls. Architectural marvels are everywhere, each telling a chapter of the city's story. The gilded dome of St. Isaac's Cathedral dominates the skyline, while the impossibly ornate Church of the Savior on Spilled Blood marks the spot of Tsar Alexander II's assassination with a riot of color and mosaic. Every corner of the city reflects a profound sense of beauty and history. From the imperial estates of Peterhof and Tsarskoye Selo on its outskirts to the quiet courtyards hidden behind grand facades, St. Petersburg is a living museum. It is a city that has endured revolution, a brutal 900-day siege in World War II, and the collapse of an empire. Through it all, its spirit remains unbroken, its elegance undiminished. It stands today as a testament to its founder's relentless vision, a timeless, captivating jewel in Russia's imperial crown. Crossing nearly the entire country is one of the world's greatest rail journeys, the Trans-Siberian Railway. Stretching over 9,000 kilometers, it connects Moscow with Russia's Far East. The journey passes forests, mountains, lakes, and remote villages. Traveling this route offers a unique glimpse into the vastness of Russia. Much of Russia is covered by the taiga, the largest forest ecosystem on Earth. Millions of trees stretch beyond the horizon. These forests support bears, wolves, elk, and countless other species. The Russian wilderness remains one of the planet's most important natural treasures. Deep in Siberia lies Lake Baikal, the deepest freshwater lake in the world, containing roughly 1/5 of the planet's unfrozen freshwater. Baikal is one of Earth's greatest natural wonders. In winter, its surface freezes into crystal-clear ice. In summer, its waters reflect surrounding mountains and forests. Its beauty is unforgettable. Siberia covers a vast portion of Russia. Known for its harsh winters and remote landscapes, it is one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Yet beneath its frozen surface lies incredible beauty: snow-covered forests, frozen rivers, and some of the world's most untouched wilderness. Siberia represents adventure on a grand scale. In southern Russia rise the Caucasus Mountains, home to Mount Elbrus, the highest peak in Europe. These mountains offer dramatic scenery, alpine meadows, glaciers, and deep valleys. They provide a completely different side of Russia, far removed from the frozen landscapes of Siberia. Russia has given the world some of its greatest writers, composers, scientists, and artists. Its cultural influence stretches far beyond its borders. Names such as Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, Tchaikovsky, and Pushkin remain celebrated worldwide. The country's literature, music, ballet, and art continue to inspire generations. Today's Russia combines centuries-old traditions with modern development. Major cities continue to evolve with new architecture, technology, and innovation. Yet throughout the country, history remains deeply present. Ancient churches stand beside modern buildings. Russia is a country of superlatives, a nation defined by a scale that challenges the imagination. To speak of Russia is to speak in absolutes, to describe a land where superlatives are not just common, but essential to understanding its very essence. It is a canvas so vast, so varied, and so deeply etched by the forces of history and nature that it almost defies a single cohesive description. This is a place where the horizon seems to stretch into infinity, and where every journey feels like an epic. Yet, within its immense borders lies a story of unparalleled grandeur and profound complexity, a narrative that stretches across continents and through centuries. The largest. Spanning 11 time zones, its territory stretches from the borders of Eastern Europe to the shores of the Pacific Ocean, covering more than 17 million square kilometers. This sheer size means that as the sun sets in Kaliningrad on the Baltic Sea, a new day is already dawning on the Kamchatka Peninsula. It is a dominion over geography itself. No other nation on Earth commands such a vast expanse of the globe, a territory that encompasses entire ecosystems and climates within its borders, from Arctic tundra to sun-baked steppes. The coldest. In the heart of Siberia, in places like Oymyakon, the pole of cold, temperatures plummet to depths unimaginable to most. Here, winter is not just a season, but a defining force of existence, shaping the landscape, the wildlife, and the resilient spirit of the people who call this frozen frontier home. The air can become so cold that it crystallizes, creating a phenomenon known as diamond dust, a testament to nature's power in its most extreme and strangely beautiful form. One of the most diverse. This is a land of over 190 ethnic groups, each with its own language, traditions, and cultural heritage. From the Slavic heartland to the Turkic peoples of the south, the Finno-Ugric communities of the north, and the indigenous tribes of Siberia, Russia is a mosaic of humanity. This diversity is the nation's lifeblood, a source of incredible richness that has shaped its art, its music, its cuisine, and its soul, creating a cultural tapestry as vast and varied as the land itself. From the grandeur of Moscow and Saint Petersburg, the twin hearts of Russia's imperial past and its dynamic present. Moscow, with its formidable Kremlin walls and vibrant, pulsating energy, stands as the nation's political and spiritual center, a city that never sleeps. St. Petersburg, the Venice of the North, offers a contrasting vision of European elegance, its canals and palaces reflecting a dream of Western sophistication, a window to Europe carved from marshland. Together, they represent the dual identity of a nation caught between East and West, tradition and modernity. To the wilderness of Siberia, an almost mythical expanse that covers the majority of the country. This is the taiga, the world's largest forest, a seemingly endless sea of green that holds one of the planet's most vital reserves of oxygen. It is a realm of profound silence and solitude, a sanctuary for wildlife and a symbol of untamed nature. To journey through Siberia is to experience a sense of scale that can be both humbling and deeply inspiring, a confrontation with the raw, elemental power of the planet. From the crystal ice of Lake Baikal, the planet's oldest and deepest lake, known as the Pearl of Siberia, it holds 1/5 of the world's unfrozen fresh water, a reservoir of unparalleled purity and age. In winter, it transforms into a work of art, its surface freezing into transparent ice, thick enough to drive on, revealing the dark, mysterious depths below. In summer, its shores become a haven of tranquility, its waters a mirror for the sky and the surrounding forests, a place of deep spiritual resonance. To the peaks of the Caucasus Mountains, a formidable barrier separating Europe and Asia. Here, Mount Elbrus, the highest peak in Europe, stands sentinel over a landscape of dramatic alpine beauty. These mountains are a world away from the flat plains and frozen forests, a region of deep valleys, lush meadows, and ancient cultures that have thrived in this rugged terrain for millennia. They are a living museum of languages and traditions, offering a testament to Russia's incredible geological and cultural diversity. Russia offers landscapes and experiences found nowhere else on Earth. It is a country where you can witness the ethereal dance of the northern lights in the Arctic Circle, ride the legendary Trans-Siberian Railway across a continent, explore the opulent palaces of the Tsars, and stand in the presence of some of the world's most profound works of art, literature, and music. Each experience is a thread in a rich national tapestry. It is a journey not just across land, but through layers of history, culture, and human achievement. A land of extraordinary scale, where distance is measured not in hours, but in days. This scale has profoundly influenced the Russian character, fostering a sense of endurance, patience, and a unique perspective on time and space. The endless horizons have inspired poets and dreamers, while the harsh conditions have forged a spirit of resilience and community, a reliance on one another against the overwhelming forces of nature. To understand Russia, one must first comprehend its immense, soul-stirring geography. A nation shaped by history and nature, two powerful forces that are interwoven into the very fabric of its identity. From the Mongol invasions and the rise of the Tsars, to the revolution that changed the world and the trials of the modern era, Russia's past is a dramatic saga of turmoil and triumph. This history is not confined to books. It is written on the landscape, in the walls of its Kremlins, the domes of its churches, and the collective memory of its people, a living presence in the modern day. This is Russia, a paradox of immense power and quiet beauty, of imperial ambition and profound artistic soul. It is a country that can seem enigmatic, even intimidating from a distance, a fortress of ice and history. Yet it reveals a deep and compelling humanity up close, a warmth found in shared stories and simple gestures. It is a story still being written, a nation constantly evolving, yet forever tied to its epic past and its monumental landscape. A destination for the adventurer, the historian, the artist, and the dreamer. For anyone who seeks to understand the limits of our world and the depths of the human spirit. A world within a single border. This is Russia, the largest country on Earth.